Today we're taking a look at these WNBA matches, which are happening 23, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. Connecticut Sun vs Atlanta Dream. The Connecticut Sun faced the Phoenix Mercury and took a loss by a score of 72-66 in their last game. Connecticut finished having earned a 36.1% FG percentage, 22 of 61, and converted 6 out of their 16 three-point attempts. When they shot from the charity stripe, the Sun made 16 of 21 attempts for a percentage of 76.2%. In regard to rebounding, they compiled 32 with 6 of them being of the offensive variety. They also doled out 14 dimes for the game, while creating 13 turnovers and having 7 steals. When it comes to defending, Connecticut allowed the other team to go 41.9% from the field on 26 out of 62 shooting. Phoenix distributed 19 dimes and had 5 steals for this game. In addition, Phoenix collected 33 rebounds, 5 offensive, 28 defensive, and had 6 blocks. Phoenix ended up shooting 90.0% when shooting free throws by making 9 of 10 tries. They made 11 of 26 shots from beyond the arc. Atlanta has a record of 12-8 this year. On the offensive side of the court, the Dream are connecting on 44.1% from the floor, which is ranked 6th in basketball. Atlanta has accounted for 1,728 points on the season, 86.4 per contest, and they average 37.2 boards per contest. Their rate of dishing out assists is at 19.3 times per contest, 6th in basketball, and they lose possession via turnover 14.5 times per game. The Dream have committed 19.8 personal fouls per contest, and they connect on 78.8% from the charity stripe. The Dream are ranked 11th in the WNBA in points given up per game with 85.7. They give up 19.5 assists and 35.9 rebounds per game, which ranks 5th and 11th in the league. The Atlanta defense concedes 32.6% on three-point shots, 146 of 448, and their opposition knocks down 78.8% of their free throw shots. They are forcing 13.2 turnovers per game and have let teams shoot 42.7% from the floor, 4th in the league. Our team pick is Atlanta. The last time they took the hardwood, the Atlanta Dream walked away with a victory by a final of 82-73 when they faced the Minnesota Lynx. The Dream earned 29 defensive boards and 8 offensive boards totaling 37 in the game. They also gave up possession 12 times, while recording 5 steals in the matchup. The Lynx earned 17 personal fouls in this contest, which took the Dream to the free throw line for 15 attempts. They were able to knock down 11 of the free throw attempts for a rate of 73.3%. When discussing three-point attempts, Atlanta converted 13 out of their 33 attempts, 39.4%. In all, the Dream shot 29 out of 72 from the field, which gave them a percentage of 40.3%. The Dream allowed the Lynx to convert 25 of 66 attempts from the field, which left them shooting 37.9% for the contest. They went 27.3% from three-point land by shooting 6 of 22 and finished the game at 17 out of 21 at the free throw line, 81.0%. In relation to how they cleaned up the glass, Atlanta permitted Minnesota to grab 37 overall, 7 offensive. Our total pick is over. Las Vegas Aces vs Minnesota Lynx. The Las Vegas Aces faced the Los Angeles Sparks and notched a win by a score of 97-78 in their last contest. Las Vegas ended the contest having earned a 54.4% field goal percentage, 37 of 68, and made 9 of 22 three-point shots. From the free throw line, the Aces converted 14 of their 16 shots for a percentage of 87.5%. With respect to rebounding, they collected 34 with 5 of them being of the offensive variety. They also recorded 20 dimes for this game, while forcing 16 turnovers and having 12 steals. When talking about defending, Las Vegas let their opponent shoot 43.6% from the field on 34 out of 78 shooting. Los Angeles recorded 12 dimes and had 9 steals for the matchup. Furthermore, Los Angeles grabbed 36 rebounds, 12 offensive, 24 defensive, and earned 3 blocked shots. Los Angeles shot 75.0% from the charity stripe by making 6 of their 8 shots. They also made 4 of their 21 shots from distance. Las Vegas comes into this matchup with a record of 19-2 this year. They are averaging 94.0 points per game, first in basketball, while connecting on 50.5% from the field. The Aces are hitting 38.2% on shots from distance, 194 of 508, and 82.1% from the free throw line. As a team, Las Vegas is snagging 34.8 boards per contest and has earned 469 dimes on the campaign, which has them ranked first in the league in terms of passing. They turn it over 11.6 times per contest, and as a team they are committing 15.6 personal fouls on a nightly basis. When they are on defense, the Aces are forcing 12.8 turnovers on a nightly basis, while drawing 18.0 personal fouls. The Aces defensively are allowing a field goal percentage of 42.1%, 268 of 379, and they relinquish 33.4 rebounds per contest as a unit. They currently rank 6th in basketball in giving up assists to their opponents, with 398 surrendered this year. They concede 33.1% on three-point shots, and they are first in basketball in PPG allowed, 78.6. Our team pick is Las Vegas. When they last stepped on the court, the Minnesota Lynx walked away from this one with a loss by a score of 82-73 when they faced the Atlanta Dream. The Lynx pulled down 30 defensive boards and 7 offensive rebounds, totaling 37 for the matchup. They also turned it over 13 times, while recording 5 steals for this game. The Dream committed 21 fouls for this game, which took the Lynx to the charity stripe for 21 attempts. They were able to convert 17 of the free throw tries for a percentage of 81.0%. In reference to shots from three-point land, Minnesota knocked down 6 of their 22 tries, 27.3%. Overall, the Lynx went 25 out of 66 from the field, which had them shooting 37.9%. The Lynx permitted the Dream to convert 29 of their 72 tries from the floor, which gave them a percentage of 40.3% in the game. They finished shooting 39.4% from three-point range by going 13 out of 33 and ended up shooting 11 out of 15 at the free throw line, 73.3%. With respect to rebounds, Minnesota permitted Atlanta to grab 37 overall, 8 offensive. Our total pick is over. Chicago Sky vs Seattle Storm. The Chicago Sky stepped onto the hardwood against the Connecticut Sun and went home with a loss by a final score of 84-72 in their last game. Chicago ended with a 40.3% field goal percentage, 25 of 62, and converted 8 out of their 20 shots from distance. From the free throw line, the Sky converted 14 of their 18 attempts for a rate of 77.8%. In the matter of hauling in rebounds, they compiled 31, with 7 of them being of the offensive sort. They also doled out 19 assists in this game, while forcing the other team into 10 turnovers and earning 6 steals. In relation to the defense, Chicago allowed 49.3% from the field on 34 of 69 shooting. Connecticut dished out 8 assists and had 7 steals in the matchup. Moreover, Connecticut collected 30 boards, 8 offensive, 22 defensive, and added 1 block. Connecticut went 58.8% at the free throw line by knocking down 10 of 17 attempts. They also made 6 out of their 20 tries from long range. Chicago steps onto the hardwood with a record of 8-12 so far this season. They have an average of 77.7 points per contest, 11th in the league, on 43.3% from the field. The Sky are shooting 35.5% on shots from distance, 148 of 417, and 72.0% from the charity stripe. As a unit, Chicago is collecting 33.5 boards per game and has accounted for 402 assists on the season, which ranks 5th in the WNBA in terms of passing. They turn it over 13.9 times per contest, and as a squad they commit 17.3 fouls per game. On defense, the Sky are forcing their opponents into 13.0 turnovers per contest, and they draw 16.5 fouls. The Sky defense is giving up an opponent shooting percentage of 45.0%, 259 of 330, and they concede 34.9 rebounds per game as a squad. They rank 5th in the league in giving up assists with 396 relinquished for the year. They relinquish 32.3% on shots from beyond the arc, while they are 4th in the league in points per game from their opponents, 81.8. Our team pick is Chicago. The last time they took the court, the Seattle Storm took a loss by a final score of 85-75 against the Atlanta Dream. The Storm pulled down 27 defensive boards and 5 offensive boards, totaling 32 for this game. They also gave up possession of the ball 13 times, while recording 8 steals in this contest. The Dream were called for 21 personal fouls for the contest, which took the Storm to the free throw line for 26 tries. They were able to knock down 18 of the free throws for a rate of 69.2%. When talking about shots from downtown, Seattle buried 7 of 21 tries, 33.3%. When the final whistle blew, the Storm shot 25 for 67 from the floor, which gave them a percentage of 37.3%. The Storm allowed the Dream to knock down 32 of their 69 attempts from the field, which had them at 46.4% in this contest. They went 21.1% from distance by shooting 4 of 19 and ended up shooting 17 out of 21 from the charity stripe, 81.0%. In relation to how they attacked the glass, Seattle permitted Atlanta to collect 45 in all, 9 on the offensive glass. Our total pick is over. Los Angeles Sparks vs Dallas Wings. The Los Angeles Sparks faced the Las Vegas Aces and took a loss by a score of 97-78 in their last contest. Los Angeles ended the game having earned a 43.6% FG percentage, 34 of 78, and made 4 of their 21 three-point shots. At the free throw line, the Sparks knocked down 6 of their 8 tries for a percentage of 75.0%. Regarding rebounding, they collected 36 with 12 of them being on the offensive end. They also distributed 22 assists for the matchup, in addition to forcing the other team into 15 turnovers and earning 9 steals. With respect to defense, Los Angeles allowed the other team to go 54.4% from the floor on 37 of 68 shooting. Las Vegas distributed 5 dimes and had 12 steals for this game. Moreover, Las Vegas had 34 rebounds, 5 offensive, 29 defensive, and had 5 rejections. Las Vegas ended up going 87.5% from the free throw line by burying 14 of 16 shots. They also converted 9 out of their 22 attempts from distance. Dallas has a mark of 12-9 for the year. The Wings are committing 19.3 personal fouls per contest and they hit 82.0% from the free throw line. Their rate of earning assists is at 19.3 times per contest, 7th in basketball, and they are giving up possession 12.6 times per contest. Dallas has accounted for 1,793 points for the season, 85.4 per contest, and they collect 39.3 rebounds per game. When it comes to offense, the Wings are connecting on 42.4% from the field, which ranks them 9th in basketball. The Wings on the defensive end are ranked 7th in the WNBA in points allowed per contest with 82.2. They are forcing their opponents into 14.3 turnovers per game and have let teams shoot 43.3% from the floor, 6th in the league. The Dallas defense gives up 33.3% on three-point attempts, 156 of 469, and opponents are making 80.7% of their free throw shots. They have given up 19.5 dimes and 33.0 boards per game, which is 6th and 1st in basketball. Our team pick is Dallas. The last time they took the court, the Dallas Wings walked away with a victory by a final of 98-88 when they played the New York Liberty. The Wings were able to snag 28 defensive boards and 12 offensive boards totaling 40 in this game. They also turned the ball over 2 times, while recording 6 steals in this matchup. The Liberty had 17 fouls for the contest which took the Wings to the free throw line for 23 attempts. They were able to knock down 15 of the free throw attempts for a percentage of 65.2%. In reference to three-point attempts, Dallas buried 7 of their 16 attempts, 43.8%. When the final whistle blew, the Wings shot 38 for 80 from the field, which had them at 47.5%. The Wings allowed the Liberty to bury 32 out of their 70 tries from the floor, which gave them a shooting percentage of 45.7% for the matchup. They finished 43.3% from behind the three-point line by connecting on 13 out of 30 and ended up shooting 11 of 12 from the free throw line, 91.7%. In the matter of how they cleaned up the glass, Dallas permitted New York to collect 36 in total, 8 on the offensive glass. Our total pick is under.